Hello and welcome to the Treasured Page. I'm Melanie and this is our quiet crafting space. And today I would like to carry on with our little mini journal and see if we can put a few extra bits in it and try and decorate some areas and just personalise it to make it our own. So just to recap, we've got the binding here. It is a fabric cover. It's not a soft cover because, well, there's a sort of softness to it because it was a cracker box packaging, but it has two signatures, which hopefully you can see, and there's enough space in there to be able to put some things in that we've been doing throughout the channel. It's just for ourselves. You manipulate it round. Inside, it's quite crazy with this pattern, and I just thought I might be able to knock that down a bit because I think at the time I was in quite a whimsical, summery mood, and well, I still am really. I'm hoping to be in a whimsical, summery mood. It's been raining here this morning though. So let's will on some better weather and see if one of these prints from this book will help me. This is just an old pad that I got. I do like the pale, but I think I want to do something a bit different. I'm going to take this, which could be out of a magazine. It could be something that you have. And I think because I'd like the idea to have a pocket there, I'm going to just see if I can cut this. All right, well, so we've all seen a pocket inside a journal. Well, maybe you haven't, but you've all seen a dust sheet on a book and there's a straight line and it covers the book, and that's exactly what you could do here. You can cut a straight line, stick it down, and you will have created a pocket. But if you want to be a wee bit different, you could, let's just see how this goes, because it may look completely ridiculous or it may look very nice. You could fussy cut out an image, and if it is a magazine or a book page, or it could be a botanical book that has an interesting image, you could cut it out and then back it onto card. Well, this is already, it's a very fine card, this, but I think it will just do. And then I'll just work out where I want to cut it off the top, and I'll just actually, I don't think I need that, but that's quite a nice little flower there. So I'm just going to sort of fussy cut in that sort of a wibbly wobbly fashion. I don't really want to cut that leaf off and there to be a sharp point. What does that look like? Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? Yeah, I quite like that. It's just an idea because this also looks wonderful on a page. Or it could do, should do. So it could be a tuck on a page and then you would tuck things in there. So let's just see what that might look like. You could have a tag or a journal card, something poking in there with this sort of idea, but just to have this organic shape is quite nice. It also looked great on a, oh, I like that very much. That's nice, isn't it? So it's going to look a bit busy over here. Okay, let's get the shape right. So it's going to be straight at the bottom, and then I just want to make sure, just mark it roughly, and then we'll cut across there in a straight line. That's pretty. We can't let that go. And just round off the corner there. And then that would stick down like that. By the way, right, here we go. This is what I meant to tell you. This is everything that came off of the journal when we were making it. So here is a box of all the scraps and the bits, and this included. I think I've had enough of the spotty for the time being. I don't particularly want to tie that in, but you could. If you absolutely loved the paper there and you wanted to bring it into the journal and make it all make sense all the way through, then you could put little pieces and bring that in. But I think I'm done with that idea, and I just want to move on to something else now, make it tie in a different way. I'm also aware that not everybody likes these bold, crazy colours. It is quite a young feel potentially, and if you're more vintage and grunge, then this will not appeal to you. However, it is vintagey. It is from the 1950s era. It's certainly got that feel. I most certainly remember my grandmother having plates and cushions and things in this particular decoration. So for me, it's quite a nostalgic feel, and that's why I love it. We've also made that incredibly fashionable and popular over the years. Do you know what? I'm just going to go ahead with that. I'm going to ink around the edge, and I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to... No, I've tidied up, so I can't find anything. I've put all my inks away. But I think we'll pick out the little brown bits, and we'll go with this. I think if that's brownish, I can use my anything goes darker colour. That's quite a nice colour. That, what did I say it was? Frayed burlap. But then again, I am mixing it with the browns and the blacks already on this, so this is just the dark colours. And then once you've got that sort of finished burnt edge almost, that smoky edge, it actually gives it more definition and I think looks better. Okay. Now, if you're going to grunge it up, you could just knock some of that pink down. There we are. That's okay. Got the old washi tape on the fingernail again. You must think I'm completely barking crazy. But if you've been watching my YouTube channel, you'll know that I am all created out. I have been creating for the last few days for a challenge called the Rustic 7 Challenge, and my brain is absolutely fried. So forgive me if I'm a little scatty today. I've been covered in blue ink, red acrylic paint, I've had white gesso all over myself, and I've racked my brain for all kinds of ideas on what to do with 7 items of garbage, literally rubbish, that was sent to me by the lovely Claire at the Purple Poppy channel. So if you'd like to have a look at our Rustic 7, you do hashtag Rustic 7 and it'll come up with all the videos. And I'll just very quickly show you what I made. I'm actually very proud of it because it was just made from total and utter scraps. And this was a sandpaper pad. This had a ring of an old rubber band from a plug or something, plumbing, we're not sure. She gave me a cotton makeup pad and a loyalty card and some plastic, which I melted under the heat gun. I'm very, very happy with what I've come up with, which has got a bit of an Alice in Wonderland vibe. We've got Little Rabbit, we've got the pocket watch from the I'm late. We've got the numbers up here, the playing card. Winnie the Pooh bee kind of came in. I could have turned that round and made that into the Cheshire Cat, actually, and really gone for a Alice in Wonderland feel. I haven't put anything on the back. This was a little clip, which is actually a curtain hook she sent me. But there we go. I'm super proud of that. So if you'd like to see how I came up with that and made that, this is why I am unable to make a decision today. But on the other hand, now looking at that, that's okay, isn't it? So let's see what we can tuck in there and move on to the next idea. There we are. Just so little tags, little things could go in there. Nice little space. Quite pleased with that. Good. Okay, that's something different. So we've done that. Now let's have a look. Let's put this out of the way for the moment. Let's have a look in here what we've got. It's off of the top. So that you've got the fold there. So we could use this idea and make a little booklet. Maybe that's quite nice to have that. So I want to just use things that are already in the pack. I'm going to use a tearing ruler. Oh, everything's falling. And I'm going to put a clip on the top of that to stop it moving. And I'll just show you what it is. So we've got that one. And then we've got two other strips of paper folded together. So if you've got cut-offs, you could already just fold them in two, put them together. And then this one was a bit decorative. So if you've got a nice decorative piece of paper, this is just a tissue paper that's covered in acrylic from rolling it off on the brayer. But I quite liked it because it's got that lovely splatter of gold down the side there, which you could also do just by flicking on some ink or daubing some ink with your finger or pen, or, you know, in my other video from yesterday, I was just using very high-tech materials here. You know, I was using cotton buds. Right, so let's keep that in place. And I think I will, because that's quite long. Oh, I wonder where it will go. Let me just have a little think. Where could it go? So we could have a little idea here. Or it could go in there. Anyway, I'm trying to make a little notepad of something. Just some quick ideas. So I'm going to take off this bit, then come down about 1/2 inch, take off the next bit. Is that right? Yeah, and then down 1/2 inch or so, tear off the next bit. Same again until you've got to the end. And then we remove that and et voila, we have a very nice stepped effect. Then we want to make sure that the top stays together. That worked really nicely with the clip, so you could put in a staple. Shall we do that? Or you could, if you've got such a thing, put in, let's see what I've got. This is Tim Holtz. Oh, yes, a little one of these brads, maybe two. Let's have two. Poke a hole in the back. Where's everything gone? Here we are. Poke a hole. Oopsie! Come here, come here. One there. One there. Pop in the split pins. I call them split pins, but you might know them as brads. And then just open them up at the back, fan them out, press them down. That has held that in place. And then I like this, and I don't think I'm going to have it as a movable thing. I think I'd quite, because that's thin, because there's only those amount, and I'm going to take that one off at the back because it's very thin and slippery. I'm just going to rip that off at the back actually now because I like that. I'm going to save that. All right, and let's just get that out of the way. Right, bring this back in and see if that fits there. Yes, it does. Very nice. I am going to just glue that down, I think. Just really squash that down. I'm going to glue the whole lot down as well. So So it's just a little kind of a nice idea. You can always just hook over a sheet of paper. You don't have to cut it down. You could have just hooked over about ½ an inch over the top, and that sorts that out, doesn't it? And then we're just going to put that on one of these short pages that we had, and that actually matches in, doesn't it? Perhaps that would have been better on one that was different colour. Never mind, it's done now. We can always make more because we kept this one, so you could have a matching one further along. So this is how you start using up what you've got from your offcuts. And that's a little booklet there now. And there we are. You can write lists. And I'm actually going to use this. This is totally going to be for me. I'm not giving it away. It's not going to go in a happy mail or a swap or any of those things. This is going to be for me, which is why I've done it in a colour I like. Just something a bit different. I'm going to put my ideas in it. So that was a nice idea, which we've done together. And I think, you know, I quite like doing little lists, and I know exactly what I'm going to put there. I'm going to say thank you. Things that I'm grateful for, and I'm very grateful to Cheryl, Patricia, Shirley, Stella, Victoria, Claire, and a lady called Daffodil Angel for your wonderful, wonderful comments that you've put up on YouTube, and how much you've encouraged me. Thank you. You will go in my little notelet book of the people that have helped me through my little journey so far. So I think that's wonderful. So that's going to happen. So we've done the pocket there. We've done this. So we could have put it in there as well. So you can make another one and pop it in there. But that was another little clever idea. I think it's clever anyway. You might think, okay, interesting. But yes, thank you. And also to Cindy, who is watching, and she has come up with some ideas on when we make the wax paper, when we've done this in previous video, where we've made the nice, almost like the glassine bags using the wax paper. When I put the glue and the aromatherapy oil down, I put it on plastic, but she asked, could I put it on wax paper as an option? And I thought, well, absolutely, that's brilliant. And then you don't use the plastic. You're using the backing that you're going to be sewing onto anyway. It's a one-stop shop. So well done, Cindy. I don't think you realised what you came up with there, but that's a brilliant idea. So yes, I'm going to try that next time. I'm going to cut the corner off of here, only because it keeps catching. Can you hear? It keeps catching there. So I'm just going to get rid of that. She says, trying to fit it in there. There we are. No, still catching. Another idea then. Not everybody has these, so this is just only if you have. You might have a decorative punch. If you've done paper craft over the years, you might have something like this where you can put it in and it does a decorative punch. So let's do that. Starting, how do we do this? Forgotten. Let's just punch it, and then, oh heavens, line it up again. Hang on. That's it. And then go again just down the end, but you have to line it up here on the pattern bit. That's it, done it, lovely. And the bits all come out the bottom. Yeah, so that's like that, yes. And then I thought I would put a cluster. Now we've been looking at clusters in our other videos on here, on my other videos, cluster galore. So I had a whole bunch of them here a minute ago and they've all just disappeared off. So let's just bring out all the things. all the bits, all the pieces. Where's everything gone? Here we go. Here we go. What is, oh gosh, right. So this was, I got through loads of this and then realised I had the other half of the sheet of these lovely bugs, and I think it's quite cool to show you how I then use them, because I do use them. I'm not going to use them all in here, but I'll use one or two. So let's have a look at what we've got. We've got a ladybird. I quite like the ladybird there. That's kind of good. It's quite nice to have a little hidden element that you can't see until you flip it over. Oh, there's a ladybird. You know, something interesting. Oh, maybe this. Maybe because that's a different colour, maybe I should cut that away. Let's just rip it. That solves that problem. Right, it's bothering me. Ink, and pop him there. Can't see him, but we all know he's there. Oh, ink round as well. And then he looks a little bit more grungy. So you can bring Victorian, you can bring grunge, you can bring the aged, more sort of offbeat, unusual into a journal, even though it's got a funky pattern on the front. It's yours, isn't it? You can do exactly whatever you please. No one's going to stop you if you want to have flying monkeys whizzing around inside and you want to have a Wizard of Oz theme, you go for it. That's fine. And then we'll just sort of say that that's that. Good. Good, 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 good. What's next? Right. So I've done my bugs. So that was just an idea of how to use the bugs. I might like the bugs elsewhere. I might like the ladybird further down into the second signature. It's always quite nice to echo things in the second signature. What have we got down here, further down? See, that's already got paper like that, so that would work. Maybe something up there, maybe. Or maybe a bigger one, something like that there would look good. These are the clusters we use with stamps. Oh, I like this one. I know where this is going. This is going in here. Sorry about the clattering in the background there. I'm going to put that there, or there. I'm going to put that there. That could even be a corner tuck because it's this is small, so this is then big enough, even though it's a small cluster. So if I just go round in an L shape, which would have worked had I done it. Okay, so we left to be up here. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Just carry on. And then, to be a bit careful. And then it is a little tuck up there. So that works. So you can keep tickets. What else? We could cover up that circle with one of these. The children are back. It's like a herd of elephants here. I've had to do a later video because I've had all sorts of different things going on today, interruptions, just life stuff that prevents you from doing what you're supposed to be doing or had intended on doing. Ever had a day like that? I bet you have. Oh, that's better, isn't it? There we go. So it's just nice to use the things that we've already got. And this was one. Oh, it's lost its little... Here we are. I like this. It reminds me of my aunt when we used to do corn dollies because she lived on a farm. Well, still lives on a farm, actually. I'm putting that there. I like that with this rustic colour. So, yeah, I'm just adding my clusters because these are all ideas that I've had and shown and shared with you. And it's nice to now anchor them onto a page as wonderful memories. of making videos for the treasured page, because these are now my treasured pages coming to life. So I just spread all of this out. This could have had something tucking into it. Do I want it in the middle? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. And then I might put something down the side there. A bit worried about this actually going to interfere with that page. So I just pop a bit of glue up there. Hope that that won't interfere too much. There we go. And this one, because this got used in a video, I'm going to add that somewhere. Where's he going? That was, oh, now I think I was going to put him here. Oh no, I like him there. Yep, because otherwise. So this is just how you can use clusters, and then that makes that page really interesting. It could go down here actually. And then you've got the writing space up there. We can have him as a tuck spot. Right, let's do it properly this time. So we're going to go round like a pocket. He's going to be a pocket. That's what he is. He's a pocket. Let's get the glue. Down he goes. And then I'll tuck that in there because I've got to remind myself I wanted to do a label or something with that bit that I cut off there. Anyway, that's some ideas. There's some more clusters. Those are fun. We'll do some more of those because they're definitely quite fun to just add little bits of interest. There's a tucky bit there. I might want to stick that down. Yes, I do. I do, because this is going to be another pocket. Like that, and then that will be something that we can decorate another time. For that we would want some, oh here, look, we haven't done anything with that, so that could go there possibly. I'm not sure I like that. That's going to be a nice collage, so I might sit and do that and enjoy that another time. But also I want a bookmark. This is a bookmark, and it could even tuck in there, could it? Poke out the top. Oh, would it? He would actually. Might get a bit gluey. Anyway, I like it and I want it, and I'm going to have it. I'm going to ink round with the inks that I have. This was the favourite one today. Put those up there. Frayed burlap. And a quick tag. I've done a few of these with the vintage map on another video, so you can have a look out for that on go into the playlist and have a look for tags. And it'll be here and using the map again. And I just think because it's a busy background, it only wants 2 things, possibly 3 things that you add to it. And I have these lovely cutouts which are from Germany, and we did some really nice tags here. Got Father Christmas in there. Don't know why he's in there. He should be in the Christmas box, so you know. And then you just pick out something that looks okay, and think that's nice, what works. I like that. And then just, these could be cut out of books, magazines, they could be digital kits that you have that you've fussy cut out, and anything really, anything. But we've got that there. And I just want a butterfly because, or a bird. Is that a good butterfly? If he's on an angle, think the colours tie in. I quite like that. Or is that one? Oh, I don't know now. I'm all confused. Oh, that one. I like that. That's nice. They're all nice. Got lots of nice butterflies here. Pineapple, goodness. I think I will go with that one because I think he's going to look right in the journal. I don't know why he's a he. He just is. So the peony in the garden, it has come out. It's absolutely fabulous. I will leave a little link of a picture of this beautiful peony. Complete surprise of the colour. I had no idea it was going to be that colour. Don't remember planting it. Don't remember choosing that colour. But there we are. Nature is amazing, and it's certainly been a surprise for me to walk out and realise that that had come out into full bloom. But we had a lot of rain last night, so it has done what it's supposed to do, and it's absolutely beautiful. And not ever having grown them before, or been able to grow them, I was so pleased to see it. Stick the little feelers or antennae down. And then we just want a hole in the top. And turn it round so you can see where that's going to go. There we are. And I think I want to, oh, sun, catching the rays, catching the rays. Take a little one of these. And then just use that sort of brown that we got there. Gosh, the children are really going for it. Let me use that one as a ring reinforcer. And so I could cut round there. Actually, the more I ink round there, it sort of blends in. It's just a lovely thin tag. Sometimes it's just nicer to have these thin ones. And it cuts the bulk down in the journal. Okay, just add that over here. I just want something fun on in there. Grab something. What's this? Bit of old stuff. And put that through. A little bit of fabric. That's quite good, isn't it? Let's just double it up. And then make a loop, poke the ends through, and make the scruffy top tag. Oh, I do like that. That is nice. That is nice. Right, I can feel the creativity coming back. I haven't been completely depleted by that challenge. Okay, I can now add that over here, and everything is suddenly feeling slightly more up together, and what I just would like now is a paper clip of oh, it's all happening. Paper clip. I've got one here, but we can't have that because it's too boring, so we have to just put something on there that would tie in. That would tie in, wouldn't it? I need a bit more of that. A little scrap fabric bit here. What's this? This. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we go. Length of fabric about 4 inches. Fold it in half. I'm just making it. I'm just picturing people with their little notepads here making notes on what I'm doing and haven't got a clue. Oh, I could loop it. Let's see how that works out. Could I loop it? Will that look nice? And then you just cut it. That's one idea. Not sure I like that. That's one idea. Go again. Right, so we've folded it in half at this point. We've put it through the paper clip, and we'll just tie a knot. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what that looks like, tying a knot. Come on, go through. Covered in glue here. It's just, all right. Okay, what's that look like? No, that's no good, don't like that. I don't like that. So, next idea, cut it. So I've now got two lengths the same. Fold that in half and in half again. So we've made it shorter. Right, good, good, good. Cut those bits. Have I lost you? I think I've lost myself. Really, I've got 4 bits that are now 1 inch thick, okay? Bunched together. Poke through the, where do we want it? We want it on the end that hasn't got the double loop, so the 1 looped end. Poke that through, okay? And bunch them all up like that, which is good. And then you can either run that through the sewing machine. You can trim that one off because it's misbehaving. And then you get another bit of string or something matching, and you tie it round and do a little tie, which would be simple if that were longer. So that's a job for some tweezers. Oh, see, it's not strong enough, but there it has worked. It has worked. We're okay. We're okay. We're all good. Lose this. Then a bit of glue. I don't know. It's quite... So what I want, I don't want glue on the outside, so I'm finding the middle of all of this clustery bundle of 1 inch fluff, and I'm putting the, dear oh dear, I'm putting the glue in the middle of it. Come on, there we go, like so, and then push it all up. Anything that wants to fall off should do so now. Otherwise, forever stay put in my little journal. My journalette. And there we go. And if we don't like the long tag dangle, cut it down to where you want it. And then you can start building up sort of more of a Bohemian look. Keep those, they're useful. And maybe just, you know, this is just scraps of fabric. It is actually a Sari silk, and it does rip. So that's kind of cool, but it's only because it's so vintage. Let's just cut that off. Good, 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 good. Flip through. Oh, no, we can't have it there. So it'll have to be there. Of course, the other thing is you could have it there, and then it'd be a sideways idea. Or you could have it up here. You could have it wherever you like, because it is yours to do with what you want. And then over here, this is where now you can put a little extra. Great, great, super. And in here, we can now find something to tuck in there that we want to keep, such as a ticket or something. Do you see how you can just build it up with these little ideas? Now that has strengthened that, so you can do a similar thing here. Maybe you do a wibbly wobbly corner coming through. You don't always have to have straight. Keep it interesting for yourselves. And yeah, just keep adding to it. So that's what we'll keep doing. I'll keep adding to this. And then I can now feel like I can write in here and I can work out some ideas and do my sums if I wanted, which I don't. I've got a little tickety pocket there for something. And then we've got this idea here with an interesting bit there. That's all stuck down now as well. I don't remember sticking it down, so it must have stuck itself down. Stamps could go in there, and then you've got this fold out bit here that we've created. The whole thing's interactive and interesting. We could put some more dingly bits there, and it's just coming together now nicely, so you'll be able to do some more of those paper clips. And you know, that if I hadn't have stuck all that down, that would have been nice for a little photograph, but then maybe I want to put a photograph there. Do you get it? So you can see little bits there to tuck things in, tickets and bits and interesting keep things. And this is a nice idea. You could glue those two bits down and be able to tuck something in there, but still be able to fold it over, or just that be a brilliant writing space. Okay guys, I think we'll leave it there for today. That's got me back into the swing of making things after my Rustic 7 challenge. Do have a look and check that out. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I do love your comments. They just give me such a lift and a boost. Thank you for subscribing and being here and supporting me. I think this is a wonderful journey. I will see you on Friday and we will come up with some more ideas. I've also got something called the Coffee Pot Challenge, which you might be interested to watch, and that just gives us some more ideas of how we can make things to fill our journals and little projects to do over the weekend. So thank you for joining me, and above all else guys, just slow down and make crafting time for you. Bye bye now.